Okay.
I just gotta get this straightened out. I thought I had it straightened out. Oh, this is my grandson. Okay.
That wasn't embarrassing, was it, Zach?
First, before I get started, and this is going to be very sharp, I have to thank Kathy's friends from years ago for coming. Thank you all so much. It means a lot to the family. She loved all of you. We had a wonderful childhood, didn't we?
Yes.
And I see all kind of nieces and nephews back there. Kathy loved her nieces and nephews. And there's another little niece and a niece. Nieces everywhere. And back there in that back row, that's friends of Kathy's from 55, 60 years. Her Bunko girls. More cousins. Beth and Greg. Don. Dave. Bernice. Thank you for coming, Bernice. Thank you all for coming. And this is going to be real sharp. I promise. Catherine Elizabeth Smith. It was all about the hair. Just ask Jason and Gabe and Rich. They loved nothing more than running their hands through her hair. And speaking of hands, they would beg Kathy to hand wrestle with them. They should hang their heads in shame today. She never lost, never once. And what were you telling me today, Jason?
There are rumors that we put lightning bugs in her hair.
Yes. The three nephews used to catch lightning bugs and put them in Kathy's hair. Kathy would not allow anyone to touch his hair. No one.
Or a bug.
Okay. Kathy liked to play games and cards, but she was known to cheat just a little bit. You wouldn't have thought she'd ever learned how to count, because at the end of every card game, when we count up the score, it was unbelievable, right, Pam?
Yep, she couldn't get past 90, but it was 100.
We would watch her, and she couldn't count the score right. I don't know. Kathy liked to go to the casinos, of course. We all did. Kathy liked clocks. She had many beautiful ones. Kathy liked to read. Kathy liked dishes, and she had a kitchen full of them. Kathy liked Vera Bradley purses. Kathy liked cats and dogs. Kathy liked Alfred Dunn clothes. Kathy liked to shop on QVC. And believe you me, she kept them in business. Kathy liked new cars. Kathy liked to cross stitch. Kathy liked quilts, and she had a lot of pretty ones. Kathy liked anything that Chris would cook for her. Kathy liked pictures, and she had a beautiful collection. She loved to watch TV. She spent many hours watching TV. And one of her favorites, Barb, was Downton Abbey. Barb and I were with her on that one. Kathy liked to go to church on Sundays, and she loved her Ladies' Guild. Kathy liked Ozzie Smith and Willie McGee. Kathy liked North Carolina basketball. Kathy liked music. And Kathy loved to dance. If Jan wasn't around, she would dance with the door frame. Kathy loved tacos. She loved the Alabama beaches. Kathy liked root beer. One thing Kathy hated, all bugs. I was with her once when a butterfly landed on her shoulder. I thought she was going to flatline right in front of me. Kathy loved Pat. Most of the time. have all seen her make a fist and punch him right in the stomach. He would double over and say, "Why did you do that, calf?" It was just something she had to do. Kathy loved her sons, Rich and Chris. She was a wonderful mother. Kathy loved her grandkids, Parker, Olivia, and Madeline. They made Kathy's heart beat faster when they were around. They brought her so much love. Kathy loved her mom and dad, Marvin and Yvonne. Kathy loved her grandparents. Kathy loved all of her aunts and uncles, her special, Aunt Dorothy, Uncle Yule, and Aunt Elsie. Kathy loved all of her cousins, and there was a lot of them. Joyce, Jan, Ron, Ed, Preston, Kitty Cat, and Mark. They were always around when she was growing up. Kathy loved her brothers, Don and David, and their families. Kathy loved her sisters, Pat, Pam, and me, and my family. My daughter Elizabeth is named after her. Kathy loved her nieces and nephews, and they all loved her back. I like to tell one story. When we went to Seymour for Pat's funeral, Larry had taken a new pressed shirt, and when it was time to get ready to go, we couldn't find the shirt anyplace. We went to the funeral home, and there was Pat laying in the casket with Larry's brand new shirt on. I asked her, how could that have happened? And she said, well, it looked so good, and she didn't have to iron it. She didn't mind that I ironed it. Okay, where am I? No, not there. There we go. Okay. Okay. I want to thank Don for the memorial. I want to thank David and Pam for going to Seymour and taking care of Kathy while she was dying. I want to thank her daughter-in-law, Linda. They had a lot of moments between them, but everybody knows Kathy was pretty stubborn. Linda spent many hours with Kathy at the end of her life. She was wonderful to her. Thanks to Emily and Melissa for the beautiful music. Kathy was taken too soon, but now as she is with Richard and all of her loved ones, we will never forget Kathy, and may she rest in peace. I'll bet her hair never looked so good.